take a deep breath, and just for a moment, let the noise of your day fade into the background. I want you to think about the most powerful, transformative night you can remember. A night where something shifted, where a truth you'd been hiding from suddenly became undeniable, where a path appeared under your feet that you hadn't seen just hours before. Now, imagine that kind of potent, life-altering energy isn't a rare, random occurrence, but is being beamed down to us from the sky itself, amplified by the sheer cosmic force of a super full moon. That is the gift, and the challenge, of the night we are stepping into. The October 2025 super full moon is not just a beautiful sight to post about, it is a celestial event of profound energetic significance. It's the universe turning up the volume on your soul's quietest whispers, until they become a roar you can no longer ignore. You see, a super full moon isn't just a full moon. It's the moon at its most intimate, its most vulnerable point with us, having swung so close to the Earth in its orbit that its gravitational pull tightens. Think about that for a moment. This isn't a distant, cold rock in the sky, this is a presence you can feel, a force that moves the very oceans in our world. And if it can pull vast tides across the planet, what do you think it's doing to the subtle, liquid landscapes of your inner world, to your emotions, your intuition, your deepest, most hidden truths? Historically, across cultures and centuries, a supermoon has been seen as an omen, a time when the veil between what is seen and what is unseen becomes thin, almost transparent. It's a time when secrets have a tendency to float to the surface, not with malice, but with purpose. And this particular moon, wrapped in the crisp, transitional energy of October, a month already associated with release, with thinning veils, with the ancestors and the unseen, carries an even greater charge. It's a cosmic spotlight, and it's about to swing directly onto the stage of your life. And the first thing you'll likely notice, maybe you're already feeling it, is the volume. It's as if someone has crept into the control room of your heart and mind and turned all the dials to 10. A minor irritation from the morning can suddenly feel like a raging fire by nightfall. A fleeting memory of a past love, one you thought you'd neatly packed away, can wash over you with a sadness so acute it takes your breath away. You might find yourself crying at a commercial or feeling a surge of inexplicable joy for no reason at all. And it's not just your own emotions, it's as if you become a sponge for the feelings of everyone around you. The anxiety of the stranger in the checkout line, the unspoken grief of a friend, the collective tension in a room, it all lands on you, heavy and undeniable. Please, hear me when I say this, you are not overreacting. You are not losing your mind. You are feeling the lunar pull. The moon, in its magnificent fullness, acts as a divine mirror. It doesn't create what isn't there, it reflects back to you what has been hiding in the shadows of your own heart, all the unprocessed grief, the unspoken joys, the dormant dreams, the quiet resentments. It's giving you a rare, potent chance to see yourself clearly, to hold these pieces of your soul in your hands and finally decide what to do with them. This heightened sensitivity, as overwhelming as it can feel, is also your spiritual radar switching on. Your dreams will become more vivid, less like nonsense and more like symbolic letters from your subconscious. Pay attention to them. Write them down the moment you wake, even if they seem silly. You'll start to notice synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that feel too perfectly timed to be random. You'll think of an old friend, and they'll text you minutes later. You'll see a certain animal, or a sequence of numbers, again and again, as if the universe is winking at you. You'll get a gut feeling about a decision, a hard, undeniable knowing in your core, that cuts through all the logic and pros and cons lists you've been agonizing over for weeks. This is the universe communicating with you in a language older than words. During a normal moon, the signal might be faint, like a radio station full of static. But under the supermoon, the channel comes in crystal clear. The key is not to panic and start chasing every sign desperately. The key is to become still, to observe, to listen with the quiet patience of a hunter waiting for the truth to reveal itself. This emotional and intuitive intensity is not meant to lead you into chaos, but to guide you toward a profound and lasting clarity. And as this clarity dawns, you will begin to see the signs. They are the universe's way of laying breadcrumbs on the path ahead of you. It might be a book that falls off a shelf in front of you, opening to a page that speaks directly to the question in your heart. It might be a conversation overheard on a bus that feels like a direct message for you. It could be a sudden, overwhelming sense of peace about a choice you've been terrified to make, or an equally sudden feeling of revulsion toward a situation you've been tolerating for far too long. These are the hidden truths, stirred from their slumber by the moon's gravitational pull, finally breaking the surface of your awareness. I knew someone who, during a supermoon like this, dreamed of a key 3 nights in a row. She dismissed it, until she was cleaning out a drawer and found an old keychain from a city she'd always felt called to. On a whim, she looked up jobs there that afternoon, and found one that was a perfect fit. A door she had thought was locked forever suddenly swung open. That is the magic of this time. It's not about dramatic, Hollywood-style miracles. It's about the quiet, perfect alignment of inner knowing and outer opportunity. This brings us to what many traditions call the cosmic door effect. In the concentrated energy of this super full moon, it can feel like you are standing in a long, dark hallway, and several doors are appearing before you. Some will begin to glow with a warm, inviting light. Others will gently, but firmly, swing shut. You might receive an unexpected job offer, a chance to reconnect with someone, or a bold, crazy idea that sets your soul on fire. Conversely, a relationship might suddenly reveal its true nature, a project you've been forcing might definitively fall apart, or you might simply feel a chapter of your life click closed in your heart. This is the universe accelerating your path. It is compressing what might have taken months of uncertainty into a single night of stark, undeniable clarity. But here is the most crucial part: not every glowing door is your door. And not every closed door is a tragedy. Sometimes a beautiful, glittering opportunity appears, but if you walk through it, you'll find it leads to a room that is not meant for your soul. And sometimes, a door slamming shut feels like a heartbreak, but it is actually the universe protecting you, making space in your life for what is truly meant for you. This is why discernment is your most powerful tool right now. Don't rush. Don't react impulsively from a place of fear or frantic excitement. Feel the pull. Sit with it. Ask yourself, does this path feel like an expansion of my soul, or a contraction? Does it bring me a sense of deep peace, or a frenetic energy? Your intuition, amplified 1,000-fold by this moon, will give you the answer. So, how do you navigate this without being swept away? How do you partner with this powerful energy instead of being overwhelmed by it? The answer is through gentle, intentional alignment. This is not a time for frantic action, but for profound, sacred stillness. Create a container for this energy. Go outside, if you can, and stand under the moonlight. You don't need to do anything. Just breathe. Imagine its silvery light washing over you, not as a force that controls you, but as a gentle illumination, helping you to see what is already within you. Take a notebook and write. Don't edit, don't judge, just let the words flow, your fears, your hopes, the strange dream, the sudden insight, the memory that will not leave you. This act of writing is an act of grounding. It pulls the ephemeral energy of the moon down onto the solid page, giving it a form you can understand and work with. Protect your energy fiercely. This might mean turning off the news, limiting time with draining people, or saying no to obligations that feel heavy. This isn't selfish, it's essential. You are a sensitive instrument right now, and you need to be tuned carefully. Fill your space with silence, with prayer, with soft music, with whatever makes your soul feel safe and held. Remember, this wave of energy is potent, but it is also fleeting. It has a peak, a crest, and then it will gently recede, taking with it that amplified volume. The clarity you feel so sharply now, the emotional rawness, the intuitive certainty, it will soften. That is why this moment is so precious. It's a door that is opening now, and it won't stay open forever. If you feel a nudge to reach out to someone, do it. If you receive a moment of stunning clarity about a change you need to make, write it down, speak it aloud, claim it. If an opportunity lands in your lap that makes your heart sing, take the first step, even if it's a small one. This is not about forcing your entire life to change in one night, it's about setting the trajectory. It's about aligning yourself with the pull of your deepest truth while the cosmic currents are strong enough to carry you. Think of it as catching a wave. If you wait too long, hesitating on the shore, the wave will pass, and you'll be left waiting in the shallows. But if you paddle out to meet it, if you trust the lift and push yourself upright, it can carry you all the way to a new shore. This super full moon is that wave. It is a surge of cosmic support, a moment of divine timing. Trust what it reveals to you. Trust the truths it forces to the surface. Trust the doors that glow for you and the doors that close. Move forward from this night not with the frantic energy of fear, but with the quiet, unshakable confidence of someone who has seen their path illuminated by the brightest light in the heavens. Align with that divine timing and let it shape the days ahead.